Oh my goodness. Okay. So back to what I was saying.
Gliding gems.
Now there are sometimes exceptions to that. Like I played through. I don't know.
Where
Was
is it?
Oh, it must have rolled down to the left. There it is. Yeah.
Is that where I wanted it to be?
Nope. So what? You'll see what we want it for if you bring it to the right.
Bring it up to me.
So there's a laser to the right, you see, and we need this to block the laser. You're gonna need to bash this up, you see, now. Okay.
Oh. Ah, fuck.
While you're doing this, I can continue on. So I can't remember exactly when I replayed the Dragon Age trilogy. It might have been last year, might have been the year before. I can't remember exactly. But in those games, they were all female.
Okay, so...
But turns out, actually, in the first and third game, I actually chose to romance a man in that, rather than a woman.
Right?
Yes, that's right.
I'm just going to complete my little area here just to...
Just for completion's sake. Hey!
And
So now you want to just roll this along. Now, we're going to want to be a bit cautious here
I
now.
obviously can't bash it.
Not yet, no. I'd say climb up. And let's get a look around here. Oh, there's one to the right, do you see?
Oh, yeah.
So just, you want to be very careful here. Don't get hit by the laser. I think we should try to block that one to the right there, do you see?
That one there?
Yeah. So just kind of bash it up there. Now, while you're doing that, I'll go back to my story. So in the first Dragon Age and the third Dragon Age, I actually had my woman go with a man. Whereas in the second Dragon Age, I had her go with a woman. And there was a few reasons for that.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay.
So now that that's blocked off, so now what we need to do, and this might be tricky, which might mean that we need to save again.
It won't let me save here.
Oh, can you save down on the bottom right? Let down here? No, okay. This is tricky then. So what we need to do now is climb up here. And what we want to do is we want to get that...
Thing up here.
Yeah. Onto the, like, where the wind is coming up.
Let me see, can I say, like, over here?
You probably should be able to up here, though.
There we go.
Okay. So now that we've done that...
Okay.
Now how are we going to get this up without dying like that?
Yeah.
That is the question. Oh, wait. Maybe I screwed you over, actually. Could you go to the right again? And are you able to bash that one out? Can, but we need to be very, like... But probably bashing ourselves down is probably the way to do it. So... Yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. Sorry about this. So, if we get over here. Oh yeah, I see how to do it now. Crap. Okay. Actually, tell you what. Should I fix that for you because I was the one who kind of screwed you over? So,
I'll go back and save then when you have it fixed, so we don't have to do that again in case I fuck up.
So what I was thinking was. Oh. Jesus, okay, I balls it up there.
Yeah, I was like, why are you bashing yourself into the fucking laser?
Okay. Yeah, this is tricky. Unless, actually, it's much easier than I thought.
Just grab it and pull it?
Yeah. It is.
Okay, so what should we do with this one? If that's the case, then.
Yeah. So what I want you to do now is actually bash it into the center there.
Sorry.
Actually, this is a good spot. There we go. Perfect. Okay, good. So now you can see, obviously, that you can go up.
Yeah, but...
Of what?
Uh,
Are you concerned about that massive wave of fire?
yeah.
Oh, can you push them into it? Oh, you probably could have, but it's fine. That works perfectly as well. So now you're going to want to stomp that. You see that? So while you're doing that anyway, so the reason I went for that was that it was to do with the character, you see. So like, here's a question. When you do role-playing games,
Okay.
Caitlin...
Oh, I see what you mean. And now I have to get that
Back over.
back over.
Yeah. So I just did it in the wrong order, you see.
I'm going to just quickly go over here and save so I don't have to do all that shit again.
Yep, that's fair. I guess it's harder in JRPGs, actually, because most of the time in a JRPG, your main character is pretty defined.
I guess.
Like, you know, you can talk about, what's her name? Is it Velvet? What was... The one from Berseria.
Is Velvet.
Yeah, Velvet. Like, she's got a very strongly defined character, doesn't she? Like, she has her own motivation, she has her own relationships, she has, like...
She does, and she has a very clear goal, which I support.
Very clear what?
Goal.
Oh, goal. Yes. She, so, in that sense, it's somewhat harder, whereas in a lot of other, in particular Western RPGs, you can kind of make the character how you want them to be.
Oh, and that's the thing.
Yeah, so we want to bash this. Or actually, wait, can we bash this?
No, but I don't need to. I was already down here before.
Yeah, but if we can break that open, it
Oh.
would be a shortcut, you see. Plus, we might use the... So now the wind can actually go up here, you see. So just take it nice and easy.
I'm watching out for enemies, you see.
Sorry?
I'm watching out for enemies, so that's why I keep letting go.
Okay. Actually,
What the fuck is that thing?
before we do anything else, that might be a bit of a... Oh, you can save here, okay. I thought this would be on stable ground, but it isn't.
Okay, I see this stuff over there that I can grab.
We're gonna need to get 4 of these keystones. Which actually, hang on, according to this map, I've only seen 3 of them.
No, there's 2 over here.
Yeah.
1 there.
Oh, and then 1 up there, sorry. My brain didn't...
I'll just die because I just said.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
just. I thought that was an enemy. That's just like a piece of fabric.
Yeah, so we want to grab these keystones. And we're actually, once we get these keystones, I think we're gonna get the last ability.
Ah, sugar. It's okay. I just saved.
So, while you're doing this, you see, I think I'll continue on. So, like, in contrast, in, like, some Western RPGs, your character is essentially a blank slate. And what that means is that you can actually kind of define them yourself. And so,
What the?
obviously, when I'm playing these Western RPGs, it's a mix of my own personality with what I think the character's personality would be, you know?
So I'll get this one first, and then I'll come back to that one on the way out because I think this one is slightly trickier for me because of the way it bends.
Okay. So, yeah, you have survived. You've taken a lot of damage, which you...
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? At least it's not that long of a run.
No, and I get out of there.
So in those situations, anyway, so in the case of Dragon Age Origins and in the case of Dragon Age Inquisition, I actually went with who I think the character would be most, like, attracted to.
Oh, and the 100% was the taller twin.
But,
Oh wait, which Dragon Age did I play? Dragon Quest.
Dragon Quest, you've been Dragon Quest.
God, I'm not asleep, lad.
Actually, I could be wrong. In the definitive edition of Dragon Quest XI, are you now able to romance multiple characters?
I can't remember. No, I haven't played it. It's been a few months since I played it.
Because I think in the original Dragon Quest XI, there's only one person you can romance, and that's the girl from your village.
I think you can romance the others too.
Yeah, I think they added that in the definitive edition.
Yeah, and I think it makes more sense with the twin, the tall twin, the healing twin.
With her?
Yeah.
You don't want to marry the little one.
She's not even little. She's just.
I know, she's older actually, isn't she? But
No, something happened, and I think she just looks young. And I think one of the reasons why they're traveling was to figure out how to get her to look
yes,
older.
that is the case.
She's the same age and looks exactly like the other twin.
Yeah. You never did the true ending of that game, did you?
I was on it, and I game hopped. I have to go back to it. I know.
Mm-hmm.
But I did. Like I said, I finished the Tales of Arise new story, like the extra thing they added recently.
Oh, the Dawn of something.
Beyond the Dawn.
Beyond the Dawn.
Yeah, I finished that recently. That
Cool.
was fun.
That's good to hear. So it was just a case in that case of role playing, because I guess that's another thing that people have discussions about. Like, what is role playing games? And do you know what I mean by that? Like, what is it?
It's like you play as that character, I guess, and you're not.
So that's one way to do it.
That's what I kind of think of role-playing games. You're playing as a specific character, or characters, depending if there's multiple main ones, such as in Tales of Arise. I would argue that the guy and the girl are kind of main together. They don't ever really separate, but they are together, and I consider them both
Dual
kind of
protagonists.
dual, yeah. And then I would also, and then obviously there's Tales of Exelia, where you literally jump between the guy and girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's obviously, like I said, Eska and Logi, where you have to play one playthrough as Eska, another playthrough as Logi.
Yeah.
You need to get the true, even just the true ending. And actually, the one after, cause that's the Dusk series, Atelier Shelly. There's actually two characters. They both have the nickname Shelly, and you have to play each of them.
I think I remember hearing about that, yeah.
So,
But what I was saying before about role-playing, you see, is that there's a lot of different things that make up role-playing games. Like, for instance, in the past, I would think more of, like, the mechanics of it, in the sense of, like, you know, level ups and equipment and that kind of stuff. But something that is quite interesting to me that I didn't realize how many people talked about, and actually, to be fair, I can see a lot of the appeal of it, is kind of defining your own character.
huh? Sorry, go on.
So, like, you know, are you a good person? Are you a bad person? Like, do you have a certain morality?
Oh my god!
You were standing on it. But that was the closest you'd come so far.
I got the both.
And when you get back over here, you can save again, which is good. But, like, for instance, there was a game that came out recently, Starfield. Have you heard of that?
No, I haven't. Sorry, go on.
Wow!
The trick is to literally just keep jumping and letting go.
That is exactly how I do it too.
It's like he's seizuring down here. Shit.
But do you hear that, folks? Kathlynn hasn't heard of Starfield.
And I just started eating.
Sorry for... It's not really a ridicule, it's just impressive that you haven't heard of that game.
I guess I just haven't.
So that game is...
Like heard a lot of Baldur's Gate, which I do want to play, but I just have too many games.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 is the superior game. I haven't even played either of them, and yet I already know it's a superior game.
Yeah, I haven't either, and I don't think you need to, though, from the sound of it.
You don't need to play the first two Baldur's Gate, is
I
it?
don't think you do.
That is probably correct. But with regards to Starfield, you see, Starfield is the new game from Bethesda, who did, you know, Skyrim?
I know Skyrim.
Do you know Fallout?
Oh fuck, I've heard of Fallout.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, so Skyrim's the better comparison.
Okay.
So you know Skyrim was like a big mega hit.
Yeah.
Is it like 50 million copies sold or something?
I know that'd be more your expertise, honestly. Owen.
Probably. But it's like one of the best-selling games of all time. And so there was huge expectations for Starfield. And Starfield came out, and people were like, it's good, but, you know, it's not great.
It's not like Skyrim.
And there's a couple of reasons for that. And, well, the thing is, a lot of it comes down to the director, Todd Howard. And this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's a very different kind of thing. So Todd Howard, he has a very specific idea of what a game should be. And he's thinking of the common everyday person playing a game, you know? And
I didn't even press down.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
But when you play a game as the common everyday person, you probably want to be able to do everything possible in one playthrough.
I guess, yes.
And that's what he does with his games. So, like, for instance, I've played Skyrim. I haven't played Starfield, but I have played Skyrim. And I was able to do everything in Skyrim. Like, there was nothing really that ever locked me out. And that can be a good thing. But it can also be a bad thing.
It could be good for people who aren't really into gaming or are starting, but maybe not good for people who play a lot of games who want a challenge.
That is one thing, but also it comes back to the role-playing thing. So, like, for instance, well, there's the immersion of it. Like, for one, like, as someone was pointing out one time, it's like, you've betrayed this organization, but in reality, only very few members are hostile to you. And that's because they don't want to lock you out from interacting with this organization. But then, like, I remember seeing some people talk about role-playing it, and, like, there was someone who said what they wanted to do in that game, because it's a sci-fi game, they were like, I want to role-play as someone who's stranded on a planet. Like, I want to ignore the first spaceship I get, and then pretend that I'm, like, stuck on this planet, like it's a desert island.
Okay.
And within 5 minutes, a bunch of space pirates came down in their spaceship. They killed the space pirates, and boom, there was another spaceship. And it's like, well, I'm not stranded here anymore. And that a lot of things come back to that. So, like in Starfield, a big criticism I've heard is that the role-playing aspects of it are quite limited. Save?
I can create a new save.
Sure, go ahead.
Because I get health back.
And then, but the thing is, here's the thing. So that criticism is actually similar to Skyrim in many ways. Yeah, this is quite an interesting one.
Oh.
You glide. Yeah, there we go. Oh my.
So I was trying to look at the map to see what is there anything else.
Yeah,
there?
so we're gonna need to keep our eye out to see. Okay. So when you get by, you do another one. That's fine. But the thing is, I think game design has changed quite a bit since Skyrim, because Skyrim came out in 2011, and also what people expect from games has changed as well. I think to some degree.
Oh fuck! I didn't know that was spikes right there.
Yeah. Oh, it's up there. You see? So get past here. Oh, just go straight up. All the way over. Grab that, and can you save here? Perfect. Okay, so we can get over to the door. Okay, let's make our way over. Ooh. Okay. Oh!
Oh, I just saved.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's fair. Imagine doing this game, though, with the one life mode.
No. I'd be dead. I would have died.
You're not getting that achievement, huh?
No.
That's fair. I haven't gotten that achievement either. It seems a little on the sadistic side, but I do acknowledge that there's a lot of people who would...
I'm going to try to save again, because if I save again, I do at least 2 hits, I think, for the spikes.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. So, just...
These are spiky. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. I think your method of just, like, tapping the trigger is the way to go here.
Yeah.
Ooh, careful, careful. There. Oh, okay. We need to be careful of this guy on the next... You just save. Now, we can shoot his stuff back at him and just mash the shooting into him as well.
It's okay, I just saved.
Yeah, but there was no dodging there and there was no shooting back, so...
I don't care.
So point anyway is, like with role-playing, I see the logic there. Like, I have played games where, like, you know, in one playthrough I'm a really good person, and in one playthrough I'm a really bad person. And there's an appeal to being able to do stuff like that.
I guess.
It doesn't really appeal to you as much?
Maybe.
That's fair, I guess. I'm just thinking mostly about Mass Effect and Dragon Age, you see. Like, in Dragon Age, here's an interesting thing. The first Dragon Age game, you can actually kill most of your party members permanently.
That doesn't sound nice.
And you can actually be responsible for their deaths. Like, I watched a video in which someone got to the end of the game and there was only, like, one person with them.
Did they just not like the rest and want to...
They just wanted to see was it possible. And that's part of what was being discussed in, do you remember Undertale?
Yes.
Because there's different runs of that, you see, based on choices. And there's a bit where one of the characters, I don't want to say who, questions, like, you know, why are you doing this? Is it just because it's possible? You know? And that's kind of part of that. So that's actually kind of more of a Western RPG thing, probably more so than a JRPG thing.
Oh, fuck, I didn't know.
You didn't see that, yeah. You can bash off of those green ones
I
there.
just saved there anyway.
Yeah. remember you can bash off of those green ones. So if you smash this, which you might want to do that, oh yeah, like that, yeah. And you can save again. If you take your glide and just bash off of these, or not,
Yeah, fine.
as the case may be. Here it is, our last ability.
Woo!
This spirit, another sacrifice for Nibble. Nur flew through the air. She soared through the sky. Her world knew no bounds until the force turned blind.
Okay. Sorry, I was drinking. So
No problem.
I-
We all need to drink at certain
I
points.
thought there was more dialogue there.
So I'll read this out for you. You've learned Charge Jump. So to use this ability, hold left trigger until fully charged, then press A to leap extra high into the air. So let's test that out now. So hold left trigger. Well, I guess you can do it here as well if you want.
I guess that's what that was for.
Now, I could be wrong here, but if you climb up on the wall, let's take the wall on the left.
Why can't
You're struggling here, are you?
Yeah, so hold it, press A.
Yeah. Now keep it held the whole time, A, and see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Now, I think... Yeah, that's the thing. So that's the other thing that needs to be learned. So go onto the wall again. Not that wall, the other wall. The wall to the right. So if you stay here, do you see? And charge. And you can aim it. Oh,
When you're climbing the wall, hold.
oh, sorry. Yeah, so... Yeah, grab it and point it. Sorry, that's how you do it. Okay. And so now you can see how to do the stuff. And also, you can actually use it to kind of move around as well. So aim over there, fire at the spider, and bash off of it. Oh.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was... No, that's not working in my favor. Okay.
But you see now all of these walls that weren't
I meant to
breakable
hold it
down.
longer.
Yeah. Now you can see how we'll be breaking those in the future, right? Yeah, this is a good way to do it.
I didn't press A for some reason. Oh god.
Well, it's a new ability. You're going to take a while to get used to it, right?
True.
Sorry, what the hell was I talking about? RPGs and stuff? Yeah, and Undertale and stuff like that. Yeah, so it's just, it's interesting. It's a, you see, I guess it's kind of like, for instance, when you play Dungeons and Dragons, because you have played Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Before, yeah. And I know we're starting, me and my friend are supposed to be starting a group together.
So, like, what is the appeal to you about that?
It just looks fun.
Is there a reason why it looks fun? Okay. Well, kill this guy first.
Shit. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, die. He killed me too. Damn it.
So, can I just...
Don't!
Oh, God, I love just combining all the abilities though myself.
Okay, good.
Actually, is there anything above? Might be a bit hard to do right now, so I'd probably just go to the right. There we go.
Damn.
I mean, do you want to go up there, or...?
Do you want to go up here? And I'll just save up here.
Yeah, because now you've got 3 ability points.
Which one should I go for?
Well, you'll get an achievement for finishing off the left one, plus you'll do more damage and hit more targets.
So, just
Now it's for
jump.
triple jump and ultra defense.
Okay, cool.
Actually, do you want to finish up here, or...
Yeah, let me just save. I don't mind. Where are we exactly? We're here.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's finish up at that teleporter.
Yeah, that's actually a better idea.
I think that's a good choice here. So we'll do that, folks, and then we'll finish off. So, back to what I was saying. So, like, for me, there is definitely a... So, like, for Dungeons and Dragons, what a lot of people find appealing about it is becoming a brand new character and kind of defining that character. It's like doing their motivations and everything, you know, like living out someone else's life, but a life that you created, you know? Okay, so here is very much the case of... so we want to head up, get to that wall, and then do a charge jump to the left.
Interesting to get me because I had loads of energy and I'm trying to think how to do this.
Just charge jump up, grab the wall to the right. Or...
It's okay.
Well, you survived. Okay, save. And we'll finish up there. Perfect.
Yay! I somehow made that.
Great stuff. So we
Can
made...
the spider hit me from here? No, it can't.
No, it can't.
Okay. They're kind of shitty of them to put the spider there, though.
Maybe it's to help you with the next section? I don't know. But,
Maybe. Okay. That's
point
it.
is, folks, we made a lot of great progress here.
I don't know if we did. I think a lot of it's going to be stuck in that, like, gravity dungeon.
Yeah, but it's a dungeon. Like, that's main story progress. Like, we got that. We've gotten a few more, like, you know, not orbs, cells to increase our health and our energy. And also, we've gotten all of our abilities now. So I think overall, we've made very good progress.
I hope so.
Personally. So, what I will say as well is that depending on how mad your skills are, there is a possibility we might finish this next time.
Okay.
But it's only a possibility. I
Okay.
wouldn't be too distressed if you don't. But point anyway, folks, is that we hopefully you guys have enjoyed our little return to Ori and all of the little progress we have made. So of course, as always, I would love it if you guys would like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of our content. And yeah, so this is Eoghan, also known as the Immortalium.
And Caitlin.
And bye-bye!
Bye.